All aboard the Elvis train. It is Big Boss Man. Big Boss Man. Wasn't he a WWE wrestler from like the 80s or something? 90s? I'll throw up a picture. Big Boss Man, yeah. Is there anything to do with this guy? I like the bass.
Big Boss Man, can't you hear me when I call? Big Boss Man,
I love that you can hear his accent.
can't you hear me when I call?
It does come through on a few of the songs, like his older songs, but it's actually quite rare to actually hear it so prominently as this one, for example. You can really hear it coming through.
Can't you hear me when I call?
And then others, you really can't.
Well, you ain't so
And then right back, I'm talking over to Elvis.
Well, you ain't so big. You know you're just tall, that's all.
You ain't.
You got me.
You aren't so big. You're just tall. That's all. Yeah. So I'm kind of getting like a picture of this guy, right? So he's a long, tall, lanky bloke, and everyone just calls him the Big Boss Man. You know.
Working boss man, working around the clock. I want a little drink of water, but you won't let big ass stop, Big Boss Man.
Ah.
Now can't you hear me when I call?
Sounds like a hard guy to work under.
I said you ain't so big.
Big.
You know you're just tall, that's all.
You're just tall. That's all. Love the harmonica.
Big Boss Man, can't you hear me when I call?
Why can't he? Maybe because he's too tall. Hey, Big Boss Man! It's like, and he looks down, he's like, yeah, I can't hear you. Because he's so tall. I mean, that's what
You know you ain't so big. I said you're just tall, that's all.
See, you're just tall, that's all.
I'm gonna get me a boss man. One who's gonna treat me right. I work hard in the daytime.
Do you know, I wonder, right? I just thought about this. Is he actually talking about like Parker, like Tom Parker? The Colonel? I mean, could this be directed at him? Because he was saying, I can't even have like a drink of water. He won't let me stop, right? And then there's this line.
I'm gonna get me a boss man. One who's gonna treat me right.
Yeah.
I work hard in the daytime. Rest easy at night, big boss man.
What do you reckon? It's like, because he was worked well, I mean, look at some of them blooming movies he was in. He didn't even like doing them. He was worked to the bone. I reckon this song could be aimed at Tom directly or indirectly, maybe. Depends on how you want to look at it. That's the way I see it at the moment, anyway.
Can't you hear me when I call? Can't you hear me when I call? I said you ain't so big. You just tall, that's all.
You could hear that. He sang that bit through gritted teeth. You ain't so big. You're just tall, that's all. You know, it's through gritted teeth. I love that.
Give me a boss man, the one that's gonna treat me right.
What do you reckon? I reckon I might hit the nail on the head with this. Do you? I mean, does this give it a different appeal to you guys? Because you guys must have heard this thousands of times in your life, right? Well, I imagine that you probably never put it in this context before. What do you guys think? Is it going to change the song for you? Wow.
Rest easy at night, big boss man, big boss man.
Damn, I can't hear it any
Can't
other way
you hear
now.
me when I call?
Flip.
I said you ain't so big. God, you just told that song.
I like that. Actually, yes, that's another good song. It isn't anything to seriously write home about, right? But I have heard so flipping worse recently. So this is like light and day compared to some of them other terrible songs I heard, like Dominic. My God, you shouldn't even mention the word Dominic with this song, for example. This is just so much better than that. It's like light years flipping better than that, you know? I don't know. It's definitely a banger, but I'm on the edge of calling it like a double banger, but I don't know. It's quite repetitive. So it's good, but I can't call it a double banger, but I can definitely call it a banger.